Why did Tom's work fine? He wrote it about 3 different times, and then as soon as he plugged it into ours, it went to crap. Do they have a 3 connect limit on it?
I did 30 of them.
That's what I'm saying. You know.
Mind you, I was using my desktop.
Right, but we programmed.
I don't know if maybe they won't work on a laptop.
I don't know. We went through probably, what did we act by 15 or something like that?
About more than that.
Maybe 20. Yeah, probably 20. They got a good deal on them.
Oh yeah, they get them on Amazon for $25.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know. But you have to be able to program it. But the question is, what happened?
We've done it in the past. I think we did it on my tower. I don't know if we ever get it out. Right. Well, I only had one laptop at the time then.
But when Tom did it, he put it in his Windows 11 system.
Well, no.
And it worked for 3 different times.
Yeah, okay.
As soon as he plugged it into the React radio, it went.
Well, that's what.
Yeah, all 4 of those radios, none of them worked. He went and checked the port. The port was good. Tried different ports. Everything everybody says to do. Not going to play.
I know. So things are you're supposed to do.
Program it and leave it alone. I guess.
Yeah.
But see, he even imported from outside sources the
later on. We'll take it in my room with the cable. We'll hook it up to the computer, which should still have the drivers on it.
See if it's friendly or not.
And see if it works on the desktop.
And that's what had happened.
And if it works on the desktop, then it just doesn't like laptops for whatever reason.
Right.
Which, honestly, desktop would have more COM port options than a laptop would.
I would think you're probably right.
Even a brand new laptop, surprisingly.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's so weird, is Tom was able to do it 3 times.
I don't...
With that cable.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's a Chinese radio.
It's junk, yeah.
You get what you pay for.
Not much. And it's a $10 cable. It's not a $40 Yaesu cable.
I don't. Well, yeah, but Yaesu works. Their stuff works.
That's why it costs.
You could program a Yaesu without the booklet.
Yes.
You can't really program a Bofeng without.
I was doing it with Kevin.
I know, and it's not fun.
It didn't work well either. Then we had to figure out why it wasn't working after we got done programming it.
It's a Bofeng.
Yes.
You know, the U.S. government technically says you're not even allowed to use them.
And that's
not everybody is. So.
Right. And they're
not really restricting you from buying them. So.
No, and they're buying them in quantity.
They just say, you know, in our best opinion, it's not best to use one, but we're not going to prevent you from buying them or importing them into the country.
Or we're not going to enforce it.
Yeah, basically.
Well, there's no way they could.
Well, those feel-good things, like, ooh, we set it because it feels good.
Well, Tom called the people that sold him the Bofeng.
Yeah.
They're going to send him a new radio.
Well, that's great.
I don't know if he gets to keep the old radio or not.
I don't care.
But if he does, he's got 2 radios for $30.
Well, okay. I don't think they'd want it back, honestly, as much as they could just replace it for something else.
I wouldn't think they'd even waste the time. Probably it cost them to build it in China, $5.
Probably.
Yeah.
I was watching this one review of this solar generator, and they call it a Patriot generator. And I watched it, and it says nothing patriotic about this thing.
Nope.
It's built in China, and it costs them to build the thing. And it's a Patriot 1800. Yeah. So you'd think it's an 1800 watt thing. It's more, well, the battery capacity is more around 765.
Yeah, okay.
But in that, and then the inverter that's in it's only about a 300 watt inverter. And it's the lowest quality inverter that they made 10 years ago.
No, so it's not very good.
Yeah. Now, it has no USB ports whatsoever on it, so you can't charge anything.
Which doesn't make any sense.
It has one solar port that you can hook up a 60 watt power supply to, or a 60 watt panel to it, of the lowest grade possible. Yeah. So and maybe at best you can put 50 watts into that thing. Maybe. Not real sure on that one. And maybe get 300 watts out of this thing that maybe is 500 watt capacity.
It's not
sell.
on top of the drawer.
But you want to know how much this sucker costs?
No.
$2,500
It's junk.
for something that costs way more than a Jackery 1000 costs.
And it's, at least the Jackery works.
For $1,500, you can get a Jackery 1500 watt.
Well, if you have a
with
Jackery,
a whole bunch of USB stuff and new stuff and
you
do
have
this.
a Jackery like you have,
yeah, well,
and you're living in your apartment and you lose power, you can keep your cell phone going for
that's
a
about
long
it. Yeah.
time.
Maybe your CPAP on for a night or something like that.
But I'm just saying.
But for $2,500,
you should get.
You can get for a Jackery. You can get a 1500 watt.
Yeah.
Jackery.
Yeah.
That's rated at 1500 watts.
Yes.
And you can get a 200 watt solar panel for $2,300.
And there you would have a complete system that would be pretty good. Yeah.
And it'd still be cheaper.
Yeah.
And it would have a warranty.
And it would work.
It would have a 5-year warranty.
Yeah.
On the generator and the solar panel. And it would work, and it's new.
Yeah.
Oh, but it doesn't say Patriot on it. It's not made by a weird company.
Yeah.
I just like, I watched that this morning. I was like, whoa. I was like, nope.
If I was going to buy a new handheld, I would probably look really hard at that 3D.
3D? Why don't you use the 5?
No. The 3D.
3D.
FT 3D. Not
The 3R?
Yeah, whatever it is.
Well, that's not the newest. The newest is the 5.
Oh, it's the same capabilities?
It's got Bluetooth, and it's got a color screen.
Oh, yeah.
A color touch screen.
Yeah. So it's more like a phone.
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
He's up on the roof, or are they fixing the heater?
Maybe fixing the air conditioner.
Well, that could be too.
That's coming up here real
Soon, yeah. Fire response. Oh, it looks like it was a big fire response. Well, a bigger fire response.
Could be. Something. I don't see any smoke.
No, but there
Could be carbon dioxide.
could be lots of things. Chief's out there doing her thing. And the chief. That's what chiefs do.
I was thinking at first it was at McDonald's where somebody choked on the corn dog.
A burn dog. Okay, a burn dog.
Chili dog.
Okay, yeah.
And choked on the chili dog.
Yeah, could be. Well, anyhow, we had a really wonderful time with the Ace, with the GoFundMes.
Yeah. Keep telling yourself that.
If at some point you want to play your computer with it, that's an idea.
They gotta look later.
If it makes it work, fine. That's it. And then Joe says, well, bring it over, you can break my cable. I said, no,
sure,
I'm not going to
break
do
everybody's
that.
cable.
I'm not going to do that, Joe.
Maybe it's got that Chinese virus or something.
Well,
It just sits in limbo until it needs to activate.
we don't know what's in that chipset that's in the
No, we don't know what's in anything.
right. And we don't know if there's a fuse in there or not. We don't know a lot of things. You know, we just don't know.
Yeah. And some of us just don't care.
Well, that was just, I did get continuity down on a couple pins, which would probably be right.
It's a weird radio.
Yes. But for what you pay for them, if they work for a year, they're worth
$25 on Amazon.
Yeah, and if you
can buy them at Walmart.
Yeah.
Right next to the FRSs.
No.
Yeah, actually,
I looked on the shelf, they weren't there.
Yeah, you have to buy them online. But
yeah,
when you look at them online, they're right next to where the FRS and GMRSs are located.
Right. It does say license required. No.
No, it doesn't.
It does not.
It does not say that.
Okay. I've got a bigger one for this one. It becomes more of a noise most of the time. It's better, but a lot of times
it gets you what, another 30 feet down the road. That's what they said between the 5 watt and the 10 watt.
5 and 8.
Between the 5 and the 10 watt, it's going to give you an extra 100 feet down the road or something.
The battery won't last as long.
No.
There you go.
Yep. That's what we did yesterday.
Yeah. See if we can get there in time. I should have just kept going north, not waiting for the signal. Picked up them doing an exercise yesterday on the airport frequencies. Here we are.
Oh, that one guy who was talking on that thing about the prepper guy,
Yeah.
and how he said it would take 3 days. That's assuming everything was peace. If everything was at peace, and we weren't at any stage of readiness of any type.
It's never been that way.
Well, that's what he's, I guess, was claiming.
Well,
and I had to make reference to them. It says, now, any run up to this type of thing, unless for some reason it was a glitch or something,
raise posture.
when the world tension increases, so does military readiness.
Yes.
And as they get to stage 3 and then 2, everything gets loaded.
Whether it can fly or not.
Whether it's conventional or not, or non-conventional.
Everything's loaded.
Yeah. So when the crap hits the fan, it's launch.
It's already forward position.
Yeah. Or if they're already in the air.
Or liverboard or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bottom line, the missiles
this
never...
This guy claims it was like 3 days to load. I'm like, maybe if they were sitting on the ground
what they do when stuff comes in like that, you got the birds that are up, or and you got the ones that are close to could be up pretty quickly, and then you got the 1 or 2 hangar creams. You got big problems, and all the mechanics respond, all of them. When I was in Nevada, stuff showed up we'd never seen before.
Yeah.
Planes showed up we'd never seen before.
Yeah.
So there's stuff. There's rumors that
there's all types of rumors always.
Yes, there are. There's rumors that a rather interesting aircraft showed up in Vietnam when they weren't going to sign the treaty to end the war. And I don't remember what type of bird it was, but they said it only had one purpose, and it was to pitch big nukes. And it was real fast, so I don't know if it was a B-58
I don't know.
or if it was a...
They were trying to, they tried to ship a bomb there, and McNamara found out about it.
Did not find
and didn't find it funny.
Nope.
And immediately had it rerouted back to the U.S. because what was it? The senator, the general who was in charge. Westmoreland and one of the other people from the White House or something.
Yeah.
Chief of staff or somebody was like, we're going to end this thing because we're dropping on Hanoi. And when McNamara found out about it, he instantly called it to no. And then shortly after that, Westmoreland was reassigned.
Don't know. There was all kinds of rumors about Westmoreland.
Yeah.
Don't know if any of them are true or not.
Well, it wasn't too long after he was reassigned somewhere else.
Yeah.
I was having a little bit of trouble getting off the chair.
I didn't even notice. I just assumed you were doing okay.
I've leveraged with both hands on the chair and the table to stand up.
Okay.
I couldn't do it on one.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure people would have helped you if you needed. nice to do it yourself, though.
I kind of need to do it that way because it's a lot of weight, and as I've proven in the past that when you reached out from me and you tried to take my weight, that proved to be a bad thing.
Sorry.
So,
Yep. Well, we will try to do what we can do.
That's okay. I just had to carefully do it. Once I'm vertical, I'm okay. But part of that is the loss of some muscle.
Yeah.
From sitting.
We got.
Part of it is.
Here and
part of it's also due to that tramadol pill. It causes a weird side effect of sorts.
Okay.
Which it kind of had that same feeling when I was on it the last time.
Okay.
Once that stuff's all out of my system after a while, it helps. But
okay. Well,
it's one of those
side effects.
Side effects you just have to deal with.
Okay.
Luckily, it's not having the feeling I'm having when I was taking it every 4 hours. When I was taking it every 4 hours, you had this like feeling in the bottom of your foot. Now, I never felt the pain, the weird thing when I was walking. But when I would lay in there sitting somewhere, you feel like your bottom of your foot is like numbish. Not numb, but numbish. Yeah. But whenever you'd walk on it, you wouldn't feel that way. Just when you're laying or something, you just kind of feel it. That's if you're taking it every 4 hours, like they say. If you wait a while in between, it's not so bad. But like I didn't take the pill this morning. I just took the aspirin and the Tylenol. No, I took Tylenol earlier this morning. So I took the aspirin, 2 aspirins, my glycosamine, the MSM stuff, the vitamin C, and some of the other ones, but we'll see how that works out. If I can get back to where I'm just having to take an aspirin and I'm okay, that's great.
Yeah.
It doesn't always work that way though.
Well, depends. Each time's a little different. You don't know what you annoyed or how you annoyed it sometimes.
Oh, I know how I annoyed it on the 24th. I know how that happened.
Well, it's like
lifting that bed up while it was already annoyed was
when I put the 50 pounds up on my shoulder. That got my attention. Hello.
Oh, I'm sure I gained my weight back just sitting on the couch from that time frame versus the last time at the doctor's office.
Try to work on it.
Well, we will try this summer. Within reason, I guess.
Yeah.
We don't want another October.
No, we had too much fun with that.
I was wondering how I was losing weight in October. I was like, oh yeah, that I was just getting whatever the minimum was to eat so I could take a pill.
Yep.
And I really didn't care about anything else.
Yep.
It was too much pain to worry about anything else.
out the water thing.
Water thing?
Your water filter's installed.
Oh yeah, okay. I need to do the air cleaner thingy too.
Yep. A couple things like that we should do today.
Just take the thing out of my room and plop the one from the living room in there.
That's probably a good start. Yeah.
It's just easier that way, and then we just set the one outside or something.
Well, clean it up and
then we order some more filters for it.
well, we'll just take care of it one step at a time. was on Minot wires.
Yeah.
Now it's on Lakota. So it's ready to let me roll. Now it's in that, I'm hanging out here for a while. Just give it a little bit of time to roll her back where I want to be. Probably about